Oh my God, we're back. It's been a year and 6 months. It's been a long time. We had to get our house in order because the inconsistency would have been too annoying if we were just like trying to do this. And there were a number of reasons why we left YouTube for quite a bit. Reason number one. Again, my trusty phone, as you guys know from previous one.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah, so basically, we did the Best of Me event.
Yes.
I'm sure you came and it was very great. Thank you for being there for our first ever event. But directly after that, because you know I was telling you about doing freelance copywriting on Fiverr, that semi-business kind of took off. And I really needed to like prioritize the clients that was coming in. Yeah. And if you didn't know, I was the behind the scenes of the Akinlewe.
In summary,
that was my full-time job. Yeah.
She did everything.
That was what I was doing.
I just turned up to talk. It sounds so useless.
No, you're not useless. Because you're there, you haven't. Anyway.
With the way you said that made me sound useless.
Really? So no, he wasn't useless. He was there, like. But what you maybe you didn't know is that I did obviously all the editing of the videos, did the scripting, the social media management, all the posts, all the captions, all the email marketing stuff that we put out, the emails if you signed up to our newsletter, the back end of the event. So that was a lot, and obviously I couldn't do all of that and work full-time as a copywriter. We weren't ready for that change, you know what I mean? Because Michael, now he does a lot of the social media content. Now he helps with like LinkedIn, like he runs that. But at the time, he wasn't ready to just take over. So he kind of died. Sorry.
Yeah. The second reason was space.
Yeah.
We needed a proper space where we could be creative. We needed a proper space where we could feel like we were being productive. And just filming in bedrooms, although we have quite a few, just wasn't doing it for me. It was hot as well, man. It was hot during these recordings. Our house, guys, really brings in heat. Yeah. Like, really brings in heat.
It's beautiful in the winter.
In the winter. The summer. We decided to invest about 25 grand into a conservatory.
To have an office space specifically for like Michael's work, because he works from home, I work from home, so a space for us to work. Yeah. But also, if it's big enough, we can put our permanent studio, because as you knew, it was in our third bedroom before, and that was like a multi-purpose room if you've seen our house tour. It wasn't like the studio setup could stay there, and we need it to be able to just, you know, whenever we have free time, just go and record a video.
Yeah.
So that
and you can even put like a short like video of
the studio.
I will. It's a beautiful studio. It's a beautiful space. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
It's a proper space, like proper space. I love it. Guys, look at this. Cherise did this, you know. All of this. Oh, my wife is cool, man. Imagine, Cherise did all of this. Over the years, personal branding has become critical and relevant to securing the top jobs, building standout companies, and becoming a top earner.
And if you care about any of the above, and you're invested in building an impactful brand, you're in the right place.
Now, if you like this video and enjoy it, just give it a like, comment with your thoughts, and share with your friends and family. It lets YouTube know that this is a great video, and guess what? It's free.
So let's elevate together.
Let's elevate together. They told us, guys, it's
gonna take 3 weeks.
It's 3 weeks. 3 weeks. They can't believe this.
Never believe these handy tradesmen.
They sold us dreams, guys.
Yeah, man.
They said 3 weeks. It turned into 8 months. 3 weeks and 8 months. Big difference.
It started in August. We're supposed to be finished by September.
It finished.
We didn't finish until January.
Yeah.
And we had to do all the finishing stuff.
They
didn't want to. They didn't want it, but like
they didn't paint anything.
Yeah,
they
painting wasn't included.
Level the flooring.
Flooring wasn't included in the service.
We had to do
so
it.
yeah, we had to do everything. But that was fun because you know I'm really into that stuff.
She's a DIY person. I'm not, so
and
it was painful for me.
Yeah, that's my stuff. So that was a really fun time for me, but stressful for Michael.
Oh, too stressful.
Yeah.
Like if you know me, and I'm not ashamed to say I'm not DIY. I don't like doing things for myself. I rather pay people to do it for me. That's just me. Oh my god. Promotions.
Oh yeah.
This was huge. So this was
humongous.
Yeah, this was a big deal because going into New Year, I believe it was February. I got promoted. April. I got promoted. It was
that's
April.
literally just after the event.
After the
event was in the end of March.
Yeah.
And as I said, 5 have kicked off, and his promotions and stuff.
That just took my focus because I was like, I've got to double down. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I knew what I was doing, but it was very new to me, and it was like, it's one of just, if any one of you are watching your software sales and you know like what being a sales rep is like, very stressful, fun, you know, high reward, but high pressure too. So I just had to double down on that and focus and just find my feet before I could even think about doing anything else for that matter, because I just felt like my life froze for a few good months. And then at church I got new responsibilities. Well, I was newly married, which I wasn't doing very well at. We'll get into that. But we will get into that. So yeah, I wasn't doing very well at marriage, but I had to do well at work because that was how I was bringing home the bacon, as they say, and I had to do well at church because that was very important to me as well.
And you know when you don't do it for a minute, and then those minutes turn into days and weeks and months. So
yeah, the amount of times we're like, oh babe, we're gonna record today. We never record.
Yeah, and we used to record on Saturdays.
Oh, and
but
Saturdays
then we had no weekends no more.
Yeah, no weekends. Yeah.
So
guys, like our schedule is busy. Oh yeah, Sharice had no teeth.
Oh yeah, the way you said it. No, but the thing is, do you remember when in the last video, and I was just like, I was still quite confident. I was still quite, you know, it's gone. Like, what can I do about it except for get a new one kind of thing. I didn't obviously want a bridge. I didn't want anything like dentures or that you have to take out or anything. I wanted implants, so it's like one and done kind of thing. But it just took so long to get it done. Like,
it took ages.
I went to go do it in Turkey, booked everything, flight, everything. And then the weekend before my flight, I was supposed to fly out on the Monday. They put Turkey on the red list.
Terrible.
Do you remember when they used to do that? Yeah. So they put it on. Couldn't go. If I did go, then I would have to come back and stay in a quarantine hotel for 10 days. That was like $2,000.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen.
Jeez.
I'm just
like, what is this? And that you can't go out.
You can't go out.
Food comes to your door.
Oh my god, no. I'm so glad that we didn't go through that experience.
Yeah, all of that would have cost so much more than the actual procedure to get it done in the UK. So I then had to go back to the original plan to get it done in the UK. But basically, it didn't get done until literally this year in February. So imagine, it fell out in December 2020 and I didn't get it replaced until February 2022. So in between that time, that confidence went out the door. I'm so sorry. Like, I was so self-conscious of talking to people, I know half the year we had masks, so that was good. Yeah. But for the other half of the year, I was just like, I'm just so uncomfortable. Like, and we was leveling up in life. Like, Michael got promotions. I was doing all right with Fiverr and stuff. So it's like, why am I looking so bumpy? Like, I don't have money to sort this out. Why is it taking so long? And just
it was traumatic. It was very traumatic. Nice. But hey, she has great teeth now.
Yeah.
Did we start therapy before we went to Morocco?
Yes.
So we started therapy. Started therapy because marriage just wasn't going the way it was supposed to go. Sharice probably talk more about this because it was her idea, technically. I'm kind of easygoing. And sometimes this means that I don't take serious problems as serious as they need to be seriously taken. I'll get there when I get there. We'll solve it. I'm a very good problem solver. So I just never panic when I'm going for problems. Anyway, my wife is not like that. So she was like, therapy or I'm out of here. Right?
Right. Because when we were first newlywed, we started to see that there was kind of like a few things that we were finding hard to adjust to. Instead of waiting for it to get to a big problem, big issues, big things that, you know, we don't even have time or energy to solve, let us go seek some help, go seek some tools, go seek some resources that will help us. My man didn't want to. And this was what,
I had a bad perception of therapy. I just never thought that therapy was something I'd ever find myself in. So that's why I was just like,
it's not just here. There is a big stigma about therapy, maybe not just in society, but definitely a lot in the Christian community.
A lot, yeah.
And like, but this
add Nigerian to that.
And in this day and age, there's just no space for all of that stigma. Like, people are hurting and need to be healed. People don't know what to do. Like, you don't know therapy until you go therapy. Do you get what I mean? Like, those that have been to therapy, you know how helpful it is, and that's just case closed. Like, the people that want to be ignorant, they don't want to know about it, they don't want to help, let them stay there. That's all.
So we went to therapy, and that was interesting. We did therapy for like 3-4 weeks, I think. We did about 3 or 4 or 5 sessions, and then we went away to Morocco, which is where we had our own therapy without like someone asking us questions, where we had to kind of reestablish boundaries. We spoke the unspoken expectations, I guess, right? But reestablishing the boundaries were probably the most important thing that we needed to do, because I felt like boundaries just went out the window. They were like lack of boundaries with family, lack of boundaries in a marriage with certain things. Maybe we'll make another video where we go into more detail.
Go into all the details.
Yeah, we're going to that'll be a long video.
Because by that point, I was out.
She was actually checked out, but
yeah, it was very.
that is another whole video itself. I'm probably not going to be a YouTube video, so follow us on TikTok. And we came back, and I got Australia in September, right, last year. So I got a new kind of side, thing as like a consultant / trainer. It's long-winded. Anyway, that put more stuff on my plate, and that just delayed everything. So like our time was incredibly like constrained. Like we just didn't have time to sit down and actually do what we're doing right now. We just didn't have the time because marriage stuff was getting in the way.
I think that was the most important thing, because obviously we come on here as a married couple to do this, and although we're really good business partners, we didn't want to put on that persona that everything is good in the hood.
Yeah. That was the main thing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's just we just didn't want to come on.
We couldn't be
hypocrites.
Big time. We're talking about personal branding.
Yeah.
We're
just
talking about
hypocrites.
It just doesn't. You can't separate the two.
Yeah, you can't.
Not with our niche. Not with the kind of content that we're putting out. If it was just a solo YouTube channel, then you don't really need to know what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
and I can really continue and just ride the wave while I continue to work. Do you get what I mean? And put out content. But when it's a together thing, and the togetherness is not really, we're trying to be separate. Like, how can that? Yeah.
I mean, we still loved each other, but fundamentally, it just wasn't working. There were certain things that just weren't working. We needed to solve, and we just needed time to solve them. And I just didn't think like you guys would care too much if we took time to solve them, because we're back here, and we are in a much better place than we were. Thank God for that. But yeah, guys, that's why we were basically away. So we had to do this video because we're coming up on your screen and like, oh my God, I don't want to. You guys disappointed me. You left me. It's okay, guys. We will be consistent now. Like we will start consistently releasing our videos more regularly, like we used to, because we used to do it every week. We're gonna get back to that. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more of us than you're probably gonna want to see.
So definitely leave your suggestions about what kind of videos you want to hear from us.
Absolutely.
What topics you want us to cover, what we want to deep dive into.
Yeah, we will be more than happy to cover them.
We didn't make an outro.
We can make one later.
Okay.
Maybe in our first proper video. See you guys another time. Bye.